Residential real estate. I rent these out to families. When I was younger, I wanted to build an income source that would constantly bring in money even if I decided to stop working. So I did some research, and that's when I bought my first residential rental property. It's actually this one, and it's in an up-and-coming area with great transport links to London and good local schools. But the truth is, I regretted the investment as soon as I bought it. The reality was, it needed a lot more fixing up than I'd initially thought, and I just tied up a big amount of my money. But I was committed now, and I needed to make it work. So I spent every free moment down at the house fixing everything myself to save costs. Now looking back, this was hands down one of the best decisions I've ever made. It's over doubled in value, and along with my other properties has given me a steady income for years. Look, I'm not going to lie, getting into real estate usually takes a big chunk of change to start, but there is a good way to get started without actually buying any property yourself. It's called deal sourcing. This involves you sitting at a computer, finding deals, and then sending them on to real estate investors like me and receiving a commission. I'm always on the lookout for great deals, and so are thousands of other real estate investors. So here are the 3 simple steps you can take right now to start this. Step 1, educate yourself. Learn about the local real estate market, property values, and investment strategies. Become obsessed, watch videos, and read plenty of books. Step 2, build a network. Connect with real estate agents, property managers, and other investors. Attend local real estate meetups and join online forums to expand your connections. Step 3, start finding deals. Look for undervalued properties or motivated sellers through online listings, auctions, or by driving around neighborhoods. When you find a good deal, present it to investors in your network for a finder's fee. Even if you don't plan to deal source forever, this experience will prove invaluable when you eventually become a real estate investor yourself. You'll already possess all the necessary knowledge. In my view, it's a win-win situation. You're learning and earning at the same time. So it's time to rank this income stream. Firstly, how much time does residential real estate take? This is a 3 out of 5, as it does take time to find good deals, and if you're the investor, you might need to put in some work to fix up the property at the beginning. Secondly, how much money do you need? If you're deal sourcing, then this is a 5 out of 5 stars, as you don't need any money to get started. However, if you're investing, then you'll need a significant amount of money to buy the property and also maintain it. Take it from me, being a landlord isn't always easy. I remember when I dealt with all my properties personally, I'd get called up for the craziest of things. Once I even found myself fixing a roof tile during a major storm. And thirdly, how easy is it to make $100 per week? This is a 5 out of 5, as it's relatively easy to make $100 a week. If you're deal sourcing, once you've learnt the ropes, just one finder's fee can earn you thousands in commissions. For investors, you can generate income from both rental payments and property value appreciation. 6th is my commercial real estate. I rent these warehouses to different businesses. This one is just about to go on the market. This is something I explored later in life after I'd invested in the stock market and residential real estate, and I recommend you do the same. I was interested in boosting my cash flow, and you can typically earn more per month rented to businesses rather than families. However, my warehouses are unlikely to increase in value at the same rate as my residential properties. I'm going to keep this one short and skip to the ratings. First, how much time does commercial real estate take? I'll give this a 3 out of 5 stars. Honestly, it can be relatively hands-off once you've got the tenants in place. However, setting it up does take time, from finding good warehouse space to making sure it's ready to lease out. Once you're up and running, it only really requires you to manage the tenant relationship. Secondly, how much money do you need? This is a 1 out of 5 stars, as commercial real estate isn't cheap and upfront costs can be high. However, financing options and partnerships are often available for this kind of investment if you're not ready to put in all the money yourself. And thirdly, how easy is it to make $100 per week? This is a 4 out of 5 stars, as the potential is definitely there, with most commercial leases bringing in well above $100 per week. Once leased, this type of real estate can provide a strong cash flow, but it may take a while to reach this point since it's a longer term investment. 7th is my personal brand, where I make videos like this one to help the next generation grow their wealth.